Hello everybody, welcome to another Yonaha Media video. My name is Obi, as you all know, and today we are going to talk about the movie Turning Red. Turning Red is a movie about a 13-year-old girl named May who recently started becoming an adult, according to the Canadian laws, I guess. And, it's just a movie about a girl growing up, going through puberty in a sense, and being a giant red panda. Now, this movie has a very cute premise. This is a really beautifully animated movie, and I was impressed, but also very taken aback because I thought that the animation was absolutely beautiful. I just thought it was very weird when something like a cat looked very realistic and not as stylized as the rest of everyone else. I just thought that part was a little odd. It threw me off for a loop, but it's still a very beautifully animated movie. And the premise, again, like I said, is cute. It has its moments. This movie is odd. I went into it hearing a bunch of mixed reviews. A lot of people were complaining. They're like, "Oh no, I don't like the bean mouth animation. Oh no, I don't like modern animation. Oh, I don't like Asian girls." Dude, internet privileges taken away. No more. No. Because I don't know what goes through someone's mind to go to the opposite end of the field without even watching the movie. They didn't watch the movie. No one watched the movie before they started making these complaints. And they were like, oh, this is such a girl power movie. How do you know that? The movie hasn't come out yet. And sure, it's a movie that features girls in it. I guess you could call it girl power, but it's still odd to complain about that. What's wrong with women? But the movie is very solid. We're gonna discuss like story stuff, so if you want to go in blind, what are you doing here? This is a review. But Turning Red is a very cute movie. I always love a coming of age story about just like a teenager, and it's like a little nice slice of life, and it's just like focuses on that cute and wholesome stuff. I just think that this movie tries to tackle a lot of things other movies have already tackled. Like, this movie tries to be very stylized, and it works for the most part. I think it's very cute. But also, I think that a movie like The Mitchells vs. the Machines does it better, especially with having similar themes about having an odd relationship between the parental figure and the child. They also tackle with generational trauma. A couple months after Encanto came out. And again, I do think Encanto does a little bit of a better job at it. And I know I'm sounding like very negative about this, but I still enjoyed the movie, and the movie's not awful. The movie isn't bad by all means. I just think that it did a lot of things that other movies have done. But it's not the prime example of what those kind of trends or themes or motifs are handled. It ended up being a product that has a very target demographic, and I don't think there's a problem with that at all. I love to see a movie where they kind of have a demographic who they're talking to. Like, they know who they want this movie to be for, and it's not for everyone. And I think that a lot of people should probably go into it thinking about that. Like, not everyone has a tiger mom, and not everyone is a Chinese girl. So, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, honestly, going into a movie and just feeling represented is like special. Because for some reason, when I first watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that's what I felt. I just so connected to Miles, and did I have a reason to? Well, yeah, but it was like it doesn't matter if there's a target demographic or if someone specifically is supposed to relate to the main character. It's not a problem, is what I'm trying to say. So people who are saying that, bringing that up as a problem, it's not a problem. You guys can go enjoy the movie or not. It doesn't matter. You just also go into it knowing it may not be meant for you, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to like the movie. I think it's a little sussy when people say they hated the movie. I don't know how someone can have such strong opinions on a movie, on that movie in particular, a children's movie. Actually, I take that back. I hate Frozen and Frozen 2. So moving on, this is another one of Pixar's little slice of life movies, and I kind of like this direction that they're doing a slice of life in between maybe bigger projects. I'm hoping to see what they do next, because I don't know what's next. It's Lightyear, which I'm not exactly excited for. But anyways, so it just kind of, sorry. So Turning Red, it is a very cute, fluffy movie that deals with a lot of heavy topics that a lot of children do go through. And, you don't have to be a teenage girl in 2002 to get this movie, but you do have to just be a little understanding that if you're like, oh, I don't really relate to this character, bucko. I thought that the characters were a little shallow, and I kind of realized that the second time I watched this, because I had to watch it again. I fell asleep through my first watching, so I watched it again, and I thought the characters were a little flat. Like, I really like the dad. The dad's really cute. But, it's not exactly the best character development or character writing. Also, the dialogue just was so odd to me. I don't know what it was about it, but, the dialogue felt forced. Not forced, but, like they didn't know how to write dialogue. At least in that first bit of the movie, I was like, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm being a little negative Nancy, and, the dialogue was fine. But, it was odd. But this movie still has its flaws. It kind of goes through a lot of story beats that a lot of children's movies go through. But it has this nice flashy animation, and yeah, I really like that that Pixar went for a stylized route, and they went for a cute, wholesome, fluffy route. I really kind of hope for more slice of life, fluffy stuff, because I really enjoy them. I enjoyed Luca. Luca was fun. And that's a lot of what Studio Ghibli does. They do their nice slice of lives in between bigger projects, and I think that Pixar can do that too. I think they need people to not have these expectations of them as much as they do. That's gonna do it for today's video of oh, sorry, never mind. I have to rate it. So what do I give Turning Red? A Disney Pixar animated feature. Oh, one more thing. Actually, hold on. We're also going to talk about the fact that Disney put this on Disney Plus. immediately. I wish they didn't do that. I think that they're screwing Pixar for some reason. I don't know why. They're just doing it for some reason. Maybe they think it's because they're gonna lose money, but like, okay. I would feel awful if my project literally was sent to basically straight to DVD. And that's kind of what they're doing. They're kind of like spitting on the face of people who worked hard on this movie. Anyways, yeah, frick you, Disney. Get better, get good, lol. But that is it for today. I'm gonna review it. What do I give this movie? I give this movie a solid 7 out of 10. It has its moments, it still has its flaws, and it's not the most perfect, beautiful, this or that movie of all time. Not the peakest of fictions, not the Mona Lisa of Mona Lisa. But thank you guys so much for watching another Yonaha Media video. I would like to thank our patrons, Carrie Smith of the Park King community and Jason K. Thanks, guys, so much. Woo! Woo! Thank you guys for the support. We always appreciate it here at Yonaha Media. And yeah, you guys can catch me everywhere at Obi Cthulhu. And you will also see me this Friday. Because a double upload. Yay! Woo! Check out my next video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.